Since we let the elves and lizards live here, the city has started to rot.
Who said that?
They should give Hlaalu Farm to someone actually deserving of owning property.
So you're the racist. Okay, this is your poorly aging...
I wonder how many Thalmor agents there are in the Grey Slum.
Could you shut up while I introduce myself? This is your poorly aging, sarcastic, PC witty gamer right here. And we're back for another video. Well, I guess it would be...
Offered to tax Dunmer merchants double the usual amount. Public activism feels good.
Obviously, it'd be another video because you're watching it on YouTube, and YouTube is a video site. What a genius I am, huh? I mean, really. Now, what we are doing is we have decided, for whatever reason, to join the Stormcloaks. But even though they're at war, and they're losing people every day on the front lines and all that, they want us to audition to fight in their war. Why? Because they're racist. As you see, I have a very long range on my spells. It's one of the reasons I like projectile spells. I can be even more of a coward because I can stand even further back than I do with like just a regular flame spell or something like that. These go much, much further. So welcome to the channel. I hope you find something to like. We have, this is about our 105th video. So you should find something you like. We have videos of WWE wrestling, the video games, the 2K series. Specifically 2K24 and 2K25. 2K25 just released, in fact. But we have a lot of videos of it. We have plenty of Skyrim videos. We have plenty of Oblivion videos. We have Blockbuster Incorporated. A little tycoon financial management game where, according to the devs, you're supposed to build a studio make movies and make your millions doing that. I demonstrate in those videos that if you make no movies, you hire nobody, you will actually make a lot more money. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. Actually billions. In one of the videos I make billions of dollars without making any movies whatsoever. The game is broken. And I was talking to one of the devs in Steam. I asked him to come watch this channel. We have 2 Point Museum, which came out last week. And then we have much older stuff that we really like. Like we have Battlefield 2, which came out 2 decades ago. And we love it. It's the best Battlefield by far. And it's one of the best games ever. I don't like thugs and bandits telling me what to do.
What?
We have the Elder Scrolls Online videos. We have Madden 25 videos. There's probably others I can't think of right now. Come on, people. There's 4 of us. How about we do some damage to this guy? Why are you just standing there looking at him? As a frost creature, he's probably weakest to fire. What will we have in the future? Well, we will have the Oblivion remake as soon as it comes out. We'll have Skyblivion. We'll have Skymorrow. Oh, Skywind. I couldn't remember the name of the project for Morrowind that's being done in Skyrim engine. We will have Fallout Shelter. We will have Fallout London. Oh, we have an Avowed video up. It came out a couple weeks ago. And we plan to do more with Avowed. I'm having a little trouble getting into Avowed. I've gotten to a spot where I'm a little kerflumped. But we'll get through it. We have Starfield footage. We got to a point in Starfield where an elevator going down to the well is glitched. And that's why we stopped playing Starfield. We're gonna have to mess with the mods to come up with a load order that lets us use that elevator. So what are we trying to do? Because that's a wide variety already. Well, what we're trying to do is a Bethesda heavy video gaming channel. So not everything will be Bethesda, of course. But quite a lot of it will be, because I really like Bethesda. They say if you stick with what you love, you never actually have to work. So, I'm thinking of sticking with what I love. I guess I should set my my journal This is kind of a jank. Usually the quest marker points to the wrong location. Usually until you're almost there at Serpentstone Island, which makes it difficult because usually the reason you turn on the compass map in the first place is you're looking for Serpentstone Island. So it's pretty much I gave you one job. And so sure enough, if it can't get that one job, it's a problem. The Imperials had me arrested when I was just trying to take a nap. That's how I ended up in that prisoner cart. And I haven't forgotten about that. It's hard to decide in the Civil War. And by the way, I've never taken video of the Civil War before. I don't know how that'll go. Because typically the Civil War has quite a lot of actors on the screen at the same time. And so with having that and using the same computer to shoot the video, I don't know if we'll get a lot of crashes or what. Somebody's footprints are there. The Serpent Stone is here. Maybe that's why they call it Serpent Stone Island. Who knows? But it's a good guess. Let's see what old, what's his name? Ulfric has to say now that I've defeated the Ice Wraith. Now, don't anybody tell him, you know, that I had a full army with me to do it. Well, I didn't have a full army, but I had Lucian and Inigo and
Beast. Stay
that
away.
third guy. I'm sure the third guy really loves being called the third guy.
And damn the moot.
You're alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath?
Are you saying you sent me out there to die it?
Not at all. That was as much a test of your abilities as it was your resolve. I wasn't sure your heart was in it, but you've proven me wrong, and I respect that. Now, if we're done being sentimental, it's time for you to take the oath.
Oath?
Before you're one of us, you must swear fealty to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people.
You know, none of this was in the brochure. Isn't it enough that I want to fight the Imperials?
You can stick a sword to an Imperial any day you want, but that doesn't make you a Stormcloak. We're not just fighting Imperials. We're fighting to restore Skyrim to her glory and give her the king she deserves.
Would I end up having to wear ridiculous clothing like you're wearing? Whatever. I'm ready to take the oath.
That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us.
Don't remind
A
me.
hero of the people. A true son of Skyrim. A Stormcloak. Repeat after me.
After me.
I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak.
I do swear that I have no honor, and I will do disservice to Ulfric the Stormcloak.
Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim.
Temporary Jarl of Windhelm, and it's not true that he's High King of Skyrim.
As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond.
As Talos is a false god, may this oath bind me to nothing and before.
Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms.
Even to my gourd as to my fellow brothers and sisters in legs.
All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
None hail the Stormcloaks, the untrue sons and daughters of Skyrim.
Now you're one of us.
Hey, don't insult me.
Tag along on a little trip with me. Oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part.
Okay. It says, talk to Galmar. I know, I failed to join the Imperial Legion. Well, they were a bunch of sissies. Okay. What's the mission?
I have found the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. Can you believe it?
I can't, no.
Well, I'm almost certain. We're headed to Corvinjune. But if old King Borgus is indeed buried there, we're bound to run into trouble of some kind. Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished up here.
What's a Jagged Crown?
Have you not heard that ancient verse?
Not really.
Maw unleashing rays of snow, of dragons from the blue brought down, births the walking winter's woe, the High King in his jagged crown. Going way back to King Harald's time, or even before, the High King always wore the jagged crown. It was the symbol of his might and power. The crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and it is said to contain a portion of the power of every king who has worn it. True or not, who would dare deny Ulfric's claim when the legendary jagged crown sits upon his brow?
How do you know the crown is in Corvinjune?
It's true. The location of the crown was lost with King Borgas after the Great Hunt killed him while he was off on his damned election campaigns. But legend holds, his body was secretly returned to Skyrim and buried with the crown. Its exact whereabouts lost in the following Wars of Succession. Through sources that shall remain nameless, I've tracked down what I believe to be the final resting place of King Borgas, Corvinjun. If the crown exists, it will be there.
Well, as long as, you know, we're following up on rumors and mythology and everything like that, I'm all for it to risk my life. Absolutely. You do anticipate danger?
Aye. The Great Hunt killed old King Borgas. Gods only know with what profane arts those elves cursed his remains. Curses notwithstanding, the tombs of kings are always full of traps to ward off grave robbers, are they not? But nothing a band of Stormcloaks can't handle, I assure you.
What are your reasons for joining the war?
Reasons? Since when does a man need a reason to protect his family, to defend his homeland? It's the damn Outlanders and Empire that need the reasons.
Hasn't Skyrim always been part of the Empire?
Not this Empire. The world's better without it. Certainly Skyrim is. I fought in the Imperial Army, in the war against the Dominion. I bled and spilled blood for the Empire. And for what? The Empire to bend its knee before those evil elf bastards? Signing a treaty meant to kill the heart of the Empire itself? To deny Talos? No. I will have no part of any such empire. And I will gladly gut anyone who says otherwise. Enough talk. There's much to
Well, that was...
But this one...
He seems so nice. Can you get past...
exists.
Move!
The righteousness of our
Hey!
cause,
Hey, dude, move! Move out of my way!
a jagged crown. It heralds back to
Oy
a time
vey.
before Jarls and Moots. Back to a time when the king was a king because his ancestors fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim.
Okay, does everybody know the plan? You look idiotic, Inigo. Okay, well, Corvinjun is out in the middle of nowhere. We don't have any markers close to it. So pretty much we're going to have to do a whole bunch of hiking. I guess that's what they meant by bear with me. Now, let's bring up our compass, and I believe we will be going well after we break into this treasure chest. We will be heading due west. Go west, life is peaceful there. Go west, lots of open air. Go west, we can start anew. Go west, this and more will do. I hope everybody remembers the plan. If anybody deviates from the plan, I will gut you myself. Okay. What kind of fish are these? Oh, they're cod. Bronze water cave discovered. We don't have time to use fishing supplies. This isn't a pleasure cruise. We're trying to make we're trying to make the world safe for bigotry. They're both lousy candidates, and I think
This metal face I am wearing
I
is
think-
not as beautiful as my own.
I think Bethesda did that on purpose. It's one thing to have pure good and evil choices. And games should have that. But it's another thing to have morally gray choices or no good choices where you still have to make a choice. And it's not like the candidates get in front of us and make their pitch to have us in their armies. Like telling us what it means, what it would mean if they were to win or if they were to lose. The oddest thing about this war, of course, is neither side seems to want us in their army in the beginning, which either side you choose makes you audition. They send you out on a terribly dangerous mission. They don't know about your companions, so they're sending you out on a terribly dangerous mission where you might get killed, and they don't care if you get killed. That's cool. Let them get killed, they say. And then if you don't get killed, they're willing to accept you into their ranks. It seems like a very wasteful thing to do during a war, to turn away soldiers. I think you're seeing why I like water balls so much. I can stand back, fling it, not be in any danger whatsoever, and kill the enemy. or just wildlife if I want to make dinner. Okay, everybody, remember the plan.
Hail, Ilfil.
Hail, Galmar.
What's the situation?
Cold as the inside of an ice rink. That and some Imperials are camped out around the entrance, staying nice and warm around their fires.
Imperials? Well, if they're keeping themselves comfortable, let's slip in and send them to their graves that way. What's the Legion doing here? Damn Imperial spies! Well, should be fun for us at least. They don't seem to know we're here yet. Ready to spill some Imperial blood for Skyrim?
I'm ready, I lied. Let's go get them.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, if anybody knows anything about me, it's I always say what people want to hear. Are we going to go now? Hello? Blink twice if you're being held hostage.
Listen up. Those Imperials aren't here by coincidence. Their spies must have...
Why do you turn your back to talk to
They
us?
don't want us to have it. They won't stand in our way. I know some of you are ex-Legion and may know men on the other side.
Well, now at least you're facing us.
The enemy now, and they will not hesitate to kill you. Keep your wits about you, and watch your shield brothers back. Ulfric Stormcloak is counting on us to bring him back that crown. That's exactly what we're going to do. Follow me
I thought the Shield brothers were in the companions.
before they even know we're here.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm not waiting on you anymore. Stairs would be good here. It'd be so embarrassing if I just fell and broke my neck before the festivities could even begin.
You're trespassing here. You better clear out. You're trespassing here. You better clear out. This is your last warning. Get away from there or else.
Stupid lock, come on. You realize if we use all our lockpicks, we'll just make more. And we're getting experience lockpicking even as we fail. Do we get more if we're successful? I don't know. Because it's hard to look at both the lock and the gauge at the bottom. Gauge at the bottom and fire in the skies. There is a lockpick cheat mod. I used to have it, I don't anymore, because I thought it was kind of a cheat. I think it showed the sweet spot every time. So you didn't have to try anything, you knew exactly. Well, this is silly. I don't want in there anymore. Now, what did I leave out? Oh. Did I lose my... Did I sell my gauntlets to somebody? My battle mage gauntlets? That's a drag. I'm innocent. Everybody keep your pants on. This is a G-rated channel. Go west, life is peaceful there. Go west. Lots of open air. Go west. We can start anew. Go west.
That's the way I like it.
That's the way, I like it, That's the way, I like it,
Same as us. We had the advantage of surprise this time. Things won't be so easy from here on out. Enough talk. Let's go kill some Imperials.
You're the ones making the speeches. We're here in the temple. Oh, I'm not supposed to be cooking those fish. Now I gotta catch more fish now. Oh well. Trucking, you got your chips cashed in, keep trucking. Like the dude on men together, more and less in line. You just keep trucking on. Okay, let's go take the fight to the, well, let's do what we agreed to do when we... You remember the meeting we had, people?
How may I help you? Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, it looks like our neglect... In our neglect, we didn't get to be in this part of the war. But it also looks like a lot of blood was spilled just getting into this place. Knock, knock. You lack the required components. The door is barred from the other side. Oh, okay. It's a little behind live in the error messages it's giving me. Is anybody keeping tabs on how many Imperial soldiers have been offed as opposed to how many Stormcloaks? Sometimes the lights are shining on me.
Yes, perfect spot for an ambush.
Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me.
No, but I know they're out there. No other way they can.
Oh, usually this is how I get them.
Follow our ambush.
Usually this is how I get them to start the fight. But, you know, because the enemies don't try to kill me, it didn't start the fight by me just going out there. But I take it the fight has begun now?
Don't interfere with Imperial Legion business. Now move along, guys.
Okay, the fight has begun.
Someone there?
It's a lot of blood to be spilled for a little hat. Hope they didn't kill one of mine.
What nine bolts is that?
Draugr. Ain't you ever seen one before?
The Duggars?
A few dusty bone walkers aren't going to stop us any more than the Imperials. You're not beating to get what we came.
What did we come here for? Okay. How'd these guys get dead before we even got here? I understand the ones that have been in this crypt for a long time, but the new bodies, yeah, I'm not getting it. Oh, this... I was gonna say, this ain't gonna end well. Keet! No! Keet! No! I don't know how many times this is gonna take. Keet, no. Ah! Well, I got in the second time. We didn't really find anything that great in here. Some ruined books.
The Hall of Stories. We must be getting close now.
I've heard stories about this place.
I've heard of this. They say these walls show the history of the ancients who built this place.
Too bad we can't read these carvings. Who knows what secrets we'd uncover?
One thing at a time. We'll hear the crown. Any of these carvings show a crown? Looks like this is as far as the Imperials got.
Okay.
That looks like some kind of claw for the statue.
Okay, doggy. Will you guys shut up so I can concentrate on this? Moth. Dragon.
Good job.
Yeah, well, I'm the best. Nice lighting. More ruined books. More ruined people.
Come on, boys. Let's spread out and see what we got. Unblooded. Do
We're-
what you do best.
We're not...
See if you can find some way to get that gate open.
Well, I don't like being called boys, actually. Can you shut up so I can concentrate? It's not like I just joined the army today. Oh, wait a minute, I did. Never mind. Carrot juice.
No!
Oh, Keet, no. Oh, how far back did they put me?
All right, everyone. Keep your guard up. No telling what we'll find out here.
Will find me impaled on a spike. And Lucian going, Keet, no!
Come on, boys. Let's spread out and see what we
That's what you said last time.
Unblooded. Do what you do best.
Just shut your face this time. You're very offensive. Now, apparently the spikes come out of them holes in the ground. And apparently if you stand right in front of the stupid thing, you get impaled. So let's try it. Let's stand up here this time. There. I am a genius. While you could hardly pass the entrance examination to kindergarten. Shut up. I can concentrate better when you're not nagging me. Shut your face.
Come on, let's see what's down this way.
Thanks for abandoning me when I got the door open for you.
Ground must be around here somewhere. Spread out. Keep your eyes.
I'll find it for you. After all, I'm the hero of this story. I think that guy has it. You guys are hurting my ears.
Watch what you're doing.
That's always good advice. Watch what you're doing. Hey, I've got the jagged crown. You're not gonna say anything to me?
Get to Windhelm with the crown as quick as you can.
That-
Ulfric heals me a drink.
That would be quickly as you can, and you make it sound like this whole war is about you getting drinks. Time, slow time. Okay. Funny, it was wooden on the other side. I was about to say, I guess there's no soldiers here, but there's finally one. One soldier for this whole place. Now my orders are to take the jagged crown and take it back to Ulfric Stormcloak. In Windhelm. But I wonder. Still I wonder. As long as it's in my custody, don't I have the right to do with it whatever I want? Perhaps sell it to the highest bidder?
Sure use a warm bed right about now. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I'm not afraid to disrespect you.
You hear that? I swear there's something out there. In the dark.
I'm
Okay.
telling you,
Are you?
Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
Wouldn't he be a fool to try?
He'd be insane to try.
Oh, he'd be insane. Sorry.
He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report. Sir, every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
It's not a cause.
That's what I said.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
Yeah.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plan. Embellish it. We'll let it seem like this is.
You notice my alchemy had to start all over again? Because of that time in jail? For a crime I didn't even commit? But what that jail thing does is it makes it more interesting because you never get to the point where you can't improve more. Because let's say you had 100s across the board and didn't have an unleveling mod. Well, you could still go to jail and lose 15 points of that. So then you could work on that skill again. Not to mention, of course, there's built into the system a way to make them legendary so that you can build them up again and again. I think it wants me to level up 140, 150, 230. Okay. I can go speech again as a performer. Might as well take all the speech I can.
You've done well.
Not real well. I couldn't find the door, but it's because Inigo was in the way.
It's only a matter of time now until we serve Ulfric's head up on a gilded pike.
Okay, there's General Tourlist, so everybody be respectful.
Make it quick. I get enough delays from politicians.
How goes the war?
We need the rift. We need to regain control of it before we can march on Windhelm without worry about our rear guard.
Who is in the fight?
Cleared out, I guess.
Oh, it's Galmer Stonefist. What in the world? Is he trying to keep us from...
I trust there isn't someone less busy who can help you?
How goes the war?
We will oust Ulfric from Windhelm soon enough. And when we do, I'll have his head on a plate.
I'd like to join the Imperial Legion.
You were at Helgen, one of the prisoners. What makes you think I'm interested in someone like you, Legion?
I brought you the crown from Corvin June.
You? What? How could you possibly? Oh, so you're trying to play both sides, is that it? What do you really want?
I just want to join the Legion. I joined the Stormcloaks in order to get the crown to deliver it to you. I don't know how you don't understand this. Consider the crown a gift.
Well, you did show remarkable initiative.
And I'm good looking.
You didn't have to bring the crown to me.
I didn't.
But let me warn you, joining the Legion is for life.
It didn't say that in the brochure.
Loyalty. I trust we understand each other. You can prove your new allegiance to me by delivering an important message to the Jarl of Whiterun.
You notice he doesn't give me a test to join now, which he would have before. But now that I proved disloyal to the Stormcloaks, he's all ready to have me in. And I don't even have to take an oath. Look at this. I'm joining the Imperial Legion without taking the oath. Sir, yes, sir.
We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however, refuses the Legion's support. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier, these documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are we locked in?
Wait, I know you.
This isn't fair.
Committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
No,
Say you in your defense.
I was carrying out the orders that I was given by that idiot general.
A stretch in the Castle-Dour dungeon will straighten you right out.
Dude, you locked me in the castle. The general told me to go deliver a message to Whiterun, and you arrest me for exiting the castle to deliver a message to Whiterun.
You won't get anything out of me, you filthy sons of workers.
Well, that's something. Are you guys trying to break into prison? Because that's probably a bad idea. I'm out of lockpicks. I need to steal my stuff back. Just breaking out's not going to be good enough. I want my stuff back. Especially my cool armor. Okay. Well, we got out, but I don't have my stuff.
Just get him off. I trust you aren't considering any thievery.
If you see any signs of Talos worship, it's your obligation to report.
Oh, great. I don't have any of my cool stuff anymore. Do I even have my money? I have 41 gold.
Do you mind?
Make it quick.
Need something?
Oh, that's Glamour. That's Galmar's Stonefist again. How do I get my stuff back? I don't even remember how to get into the jail. I definitely need my stuff back. I mean, I can get by without it, but...
Yes?
Waiting.
See the textures freaking out? Okay, anybody know where the, jail entrance is?
Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
I submit, take me to jail.
In the KhajKeet dungeon will straighten you right out.
I'm doing this because I'm thinking I'm going to get my stuff back if I just do my time. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, yeah. Don't do it. After 12 days spent in jail, you feel broken. Your skin has been damaged and you haven't slept for ages. And you're mad at General Tullius because all you were trying to do was carry out his stinking orders to you, and you get 12 days in jail for that. A normal return of fat. This is nothing in comparison to what you have done to the victims of your misdeeds. What victims? I opened a door to go deliver a message. Your block skill has decreased by 4. I didn't even know that was a skill in this. So, I'm obviously not worried about it. Your heavy armor skill has decreased by 10. I never wear heavy armor. I'm not worried. Your speechcraft skill has decreased by 5. By the way, it's called speech in this game, not speechcraft. And, yeah, I'm worried about that.
You're like my brood to me. Here.
They say the college has been snooping around
Damn
Sarcastic.
Stormcloak rebels.
Heard there were wolves on the road up north. Been up to the Blue Palace? It is a sight to see. Even if it is filled with fox.
Make it quick.
Okay, so I want to get out of here. Oh, I've never been to Whiterun. I've never been to Riverwood. Small house is a very, very, very small house with 2 cats in the yard. Oh. Return to Zarya. Who's Zarya? Better yet, where's Zarya? Return to Zarya. Address unknown. No such person. No such zone. We had a quarrel. All of her spat. I say I'm sorry, but my letters get treated like... Let's go to Longhouse. See if we can find Zoria or whatever her name is this week.
Did you see a dog out there?
Oy vey. No, some wolves, but no dogs.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. Guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
I don't know what the cleanliness of my nose has to do with anything, but...
Sorry,
Okay, now... Is your name Zarya?
Yes. What is it that you want?
I'm not sure.
Roland speaks much about the war and the Stormcloaks, but he knows who provides.
Helga was destroyed by a dragon.
Dragon? Well, that's fascinating. At least now I know why taxes haven't come in. I thought today was going to be boring. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. And yet, I'm impressed with your initiative. Good work. Here, you deserve a reward for your service. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
25 septums and a Nord mead.
Auxiliary?
I'm looking for anybody named Zoria.
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be.
I'm the steward.
Nina.
I served under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengeir beforehand.
Apparently going to prison hasn't kept me away from crime. Okay, I don't think she's in here, people. What's plan B?
Siggeir can sometimes act too quickly. He does listen to him.
Where is this chick?
Got something for just about everyone in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Yeah, why do you pull away from the counter every
The
time I
shops
want to
may
talk to you.
frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to sell.
Well, I have saber cat eyes to sell.
Well done. Here's your gold.
500 septims. That's actually pretty good. Let's see what you got for sale. I need money. Lots of money. Oh, you don't even have lots of money. At least I'm getting rid of some of these useless potions that I made. Now I'll see if Zarya has anything I want to buy. She probably doesn't. I mean, again, I could always buy a cure disease. It's just that I'm going to be able to, as soon as I get a spell that could cure disease, I won't need that anymore. I'll take the wheat and blister wart because I know I can make a healing thing out of that. Now I assume I could sell her 1,200 septims more worth of stuff. Can't believe I'm selling my healing potions. I still didn't make back everything I spent. These people are ripping me off. He's just in her place, eating. Okay, now, where did we want to go? I know I don't want to deal with that idiot that's looking for the dog. Sulmaad. Never heard of that. It's got to be mod added. Oh yeah, we're going to go from Small House and we're going to go east. Small house, life is something there. Small house.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
I didn't want to chat with you. I don't even like you. So, in case you didn't get it, we betrayed the Stormcloaks. That was our plan from the beginning. I just didn't want you to know it was our plan from the beginning because I wanted you to either think I was a hero, if you like the Stormcloaks, think I was a hero for joining them, and then be terribly disappointed when I turned against them, or think that I was horrible for choosing them in the first place, and then be terribly delighted when I turned against them. Now, there are no other opportunities, just so you know, there are no other opportunities in the game to switch sides in the war. I could choose not to do the war, of course, but if I'm gonna do the war, I have to do it on the side of the Imperials now, because as far as I know, there are no other ways to switch sides. So that is the only way I know to switch sides. Is you can, so you could switch twice, really. You can in the beginning, you choose what side you are by who you go with. Hadvar or
a jester, funny suit and all, just north by the Glorious Farm.
Or the other guy, Radvar, something like that. Oh, the guy I wanted to buy from isn't actually here. It's weird that his caravan is here, but he's not. Part of the day is it? Oh, it's 1:43 a.m. That might have something to do with it. But I don't see anybody in his camp either. You guys still there? Okay, well, hopefully you have hit the thumbs up button. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're going to go look at a house that's up for purchase. And we're going to do the quest we just heard about with the gesture. Funny suit? No. I want to get it over with because I don't know if we're going to do the Dark Brotherhood in this playthrough. A lot is up in the air because the game got very unstable last time, right when we killed the first dragon. So I don't even know if we're going to play long enough to worry about it. But right now we are playing it as if we're going to play the whole game. And if it works, if it doesn't keep screwing up, we might play the whole game.
You'll be able to run circles around those big, slow brutes in heavy armor.
We don't wear heavy armor, and in case you hadn't heard the news... Oh no, I get what you're saying. You're saying the brutes are in heavy armor, and because we're not, we'll run circles around them. I just have to translate his English into English. Okay, now people, get ready. We're going to be attacked. I think right after we get into this treasure chest, we will be attacked. So shields up. Sets phasers to stun. This is not a drill. Here they come. They're in back of you. Guys, they're in back of you. Thanks for listening so carefully. They have stuff moving.
Once was a hero named Lucian Flavius. Singing and writing and looks were just marvelous.
There was never a hero named that.
You are shameful that they did not stand a chance.
There once was a hero named KhajKeet. He was so good looking women fell at his feet. See, when you make up these songs, they have to have a hint of truth in them. The new source has been a real boon. Skooma, poisons, black soul gems, you name it. We've got a line to a wide range of goods, and even wider range of clients. Which reminds me, someone needs to tell Akari where she could stick her bottle of sugared cat. Anyway, we're done. Meanwhile, we're filling up our coffers faster than we can empty them. We're drinking day and night and still haven't gone through half the gold from that Morrowind, which is a different game, job for the corpse fondlers. With Argonian patrols up and down the border, we could charge an arm and a leg and a tail for every crate that comes in. As for the zombie petters, they were pretty pleased the staff wasn't damaged. Creepy looking thing too. Was glad to be rid of it. It's a shame we couldn't hold out a couple more days, though. This morning another buyer came by the camp, an orc with a face so lumpy he must have jumped headfirst off the top of Dragon's Reach. Turns out he was looking for the same staff, offering to pay double. I told him we could have something better for him on the next boat from Solstein, but he was pretty clear. There was only one staff he wanted to buy. Makes sense. The only thing uglier than this orc was that staff. Maybe he wants to hold it up when he shaves so he doesn't feel so bad for being born. Anyway, I sold him the information on the buyers and sent him on his way. Couldn't get him to trade any of the valuables on his carriage, but it's all right. There's more than one way to part a fool and his things. I told the boys to cut him off on the road west of Whiterun, at the burnt-down house between the Watchtower and Fort Greymore. Given how obsessed he was with that staff, it'll be easy to catch him off guard. Again, these are people in Skyrim making a record of their crimes. I mean, look, the cops could just find it, pick it up, you're done. Hope you rot, criminal scum. Akari, you could take those prices and eat them. We found our own source of skooma now. The real stuff, not that watered-down, third-hand trash you've been selling. And don't even think of ratting us out. One word to the guards and I'll make sure they know what that seer of yours is really up to. Are we under attack? It looks like there's some kind of attack going on in the background. Who'd you kill this time? Hey, Bungalow Bill. What did you kill? Bungalow Bill. Hey! You better run. I mean, it's not going to help you, but sure. Let's get out of here. This place is kind of violent. I have no idea what our pointer is pointing to. Nor do I really care, so let's turn it off. Red grass, green grass. Now these guards up here, they sometimes get a little weird. So everybody be on your best behavior. And try not to murder anybody. Hey fellas, what's up?
Wait, I know you.
You don't know me.
Stay out of trouble, KhajKeet.
I have never been in trouble except when you guys come up with false charges against me. which you like to do a lot.
Wait, I know you.
It's some other cat.
Need something?
Who's Eldar?
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. And quit saying that. I don't want people to think I hang out with guards, okay? Wait, I know you.
Come on! That was terrifying.
Fighting a skeever was terrifying. I really need to fire you. Okay, people, we're going to have evaluations at our next meeting. And our next meeting is coming up pretty quickly. Okay, read homestead for sale. Homestead for sale. This home and its surrounding environs is available for purchase. I have had many cherished adventures in Skyrim, but now I am afraid I must leave it behind. The war has made life difficult on all of us, and I fear that the worst is yet to come. Oh, good, he's an optimist. It's always good to run into an optimist in these things. I have entrusted the steward in Dragon's Reach with managing the sale of my homestead. If interested, please seek him out. Well, since you told us how much you want for it and all the details, like what it looks like inside and everything, I'm sure you'll get a buyer right away. We're talking right away. All right, my smithing is about to go to 50. Basically, anything made of metal can be broken down in here. Well, and for some reason, some stuff not made of metal, like things made of leather. And I've let it break down even armor, like even Imperial armor, which I intend to use Imperial armor for my crew. But right now, what's important to me is getting that 100 smithing, because then I'll be able to make all kinds of weaponry and armor. Where it's restricted until you get those. Oh, my hands are tired from doing this. They should have come up with a bulk way to do it. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, give this video a thumbs up please on YouTube. Oh, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Okay, we went from 40 something to 78.
You are multi-talented.
Oh, I get high with little help from a crack pipe. I shouldn't say that. First of all, it's not true, and second of all, somebody might narc me out to the powers that be at YouTube. So, let's face it, I wasn't really advocating that. I need to make some clothing. Always need more eyeglasses. Oh, and I did use a lot of lockpicks on that one that I never got into. I mean, I couldn't just use a cheat command to do it, because y'all were watching, which you probably weren't watching, so I probably could have gotten away with it, but what kind of man would that make me? Here's what we want you to do, and by we I mean me. We want you to give a thumbs up to the videos. And we want you to actually subscribe, so that you know about the new videos when they come out, which is a lot more often than you think. You ever done something so many times you forget how to do it? I can be on my 500th upgrade of armor in a playthrough, and I stop and I say to myself, how do I do this? I think sometimes
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I can get so overloaded that I forget how to think, if I ever knew how to think in the first place. One time, I was at Jellystone Park. Yes, there is a real Jellystone Park, and yes, it's a real camping center. And yes, it has people that dress up like Yogi Bear and Boo Boo Bear and whatever the chick bear's name is. If it's not Honey Bear, that should have been what she was called. But I don't think that's what her name was in the show. So everybody's talking about Yogi Bear. And then at some point I find myself alone and I can't think about anything other than this stupid bear. But I can't remember his name, even though I've heard it like 500 times in the last, 20 minutes.
This place is for sale?
It would be like being at Disneyland and not remembering Mickey Mouse's name. Lucien, we don't have money. I have my money, you have your money. We are not a we. You're somebody that asked to tag along with me, and you asked if I would keep you alive. A promise that I sometimes regret. So we are not a we. We are me keeping you alive. A decision I sometimes regret. So we can't buy anything. You can buy whatever you want, as long as I'm not already buying it. Now, if you're asking whether I'm planning on buying it, yes, if I get far enough in the story without it crashing on me all the time, I will most likely buy that home. I buy it every time I am successfully into the game. Oh, you know what? I promised a firing. Let's have a group hug. I mean, a meeting.
Good morning, Keet.
Yeah, that's not my name. I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
I think we already asked where you're from. Tell me about your family.
Oh, the Flaviuses are firmly rooted in the Imperial City. We've always had a strong sense of home. We're a tight-knit bunch, and we get on rather well most of the time. They worry, though, particularly about me. Gave them quite a shock when I told them about this expedition.
It's a secret expedition. You shouldn't have told them anything. Now I have to decide whether or not to fire you.
Let's get moving.
My friend, Skyrim is a big and often confusing place.
You look
we are
idiotic
to lose
in
each
that.
other from time to time. Never fear. That map you have is special.
This whole thing?
Yes. There is more to it than you may realize. My brother once found one just like it on the remains of some poor old adventurer in Citadel. It does not only mark locations, it can also show the position of items and people too. Watch this. Where are you, Inigo? There. See, I have placed myself on your map. If we find ourselves separated, all you need to do is look me up. Pretty fantastic, eh?
All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. It's great, Inigo.
No problem. I am always happy to help.
Any thoughts?
I'm wondering why you want me to cover my face.
That's actually a good question. Mind if I ask you something?
Of course. What do you want to know?
Tell me more about your past.
My brother and I never knew our real parents. We were found abandoned in a smelly shack by a soldier on his way to battle. We melted his heart with our fuzzy little faces, and he carried us to the nearest town. He deposited us at an orphanage, and that is where we spent most of our childhood. If you need anything else, just ask.
Okay, where's the third guy? The guy I was actually going to... Is that him up there?
How may I help you?
Well, he doesn't talk about himself. He's been a real bore. I need to trade some things with you.
Show me what you've got.
Actually, I'm just going to take back everything I gave you. And then I'm going to fire you. It's time for us to part ways.
Heading home then, if you need me.
Oh, that was so sad. But he was so boring.
Wait, I know you.
What the heck are you talking about? And why does the stealing menu keep coming up? I wasn't checking out the guy's inventory. I don't steal from guards, usually. That stupid animal moved. Okay, do you guys both know what we're doing now? I think it's funny that Inigo knows that his face is covered.
You need something?
I need you to shut up. Yeah, can you wait until I... You know, okay, just say your stupid speech anyway. Yeah, it's pretty stupid of you to claim that your mother is too still when you know she's dead.
Bother and me fuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! And my poor mother. Helpless. Too still.
Yeah, dead people are like that. Problem?
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm taking mother to a new home. A new crypt. But... wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon
Watch
wheel!
your language.
Don't you see?
Is there some way I can help, even though I don't want to?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Well, if you're poor, you probably can't reward me very well. And, you know, don't get too excited because...
Funny sort of chap, if you're pardon the pun.
Yeah.
Can we help him, do you think?
I don't think we can because I don't think we're going to be able to talk this guy into it. Because remember, we just lost more of our speech skill by being in jail. Remember when the general told us to go deliver a message to Whiterun, and so we left to deliver a message to Whiterun, and we got arrested for walking through a door, and we spent 12 days in jail, 12 days in which the message did not get to Whiterun.
The kerfuffle whose favorite dance was the lava foot shuffle.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
Well, I was going door to door selling toupees, but you obviously don't need one. But the little man needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero fella? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
So what's the problem? I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. Could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
You say he's out of his head, but at least his head has hair on it. I mean, you know, let's point out the obvious. The sooner you help him, the sooner he's going away, Persuade.
Yeah, sure he is. You don't fool me.
Well, I would have, but see, I lost some speech points when I was in jail for a crime I didn't commit. It's really a long story, and you didn't bother to listen when I was just telling it to the folks out in YouTube land, so I don't think you'd listen this time. You know you should help him, Persuade.
Really? Just look at the fool. I don't know what it is. He's damn well guilty of something.
Why do you care? You're just fixing the wheel, Persuade.
What? No way I'm getting involved in that.
Are you sure it's wise to refuse a madman like that, Intimidate?
Damn it. I really got myself into it this time. Look, thanks. If you talk to Cicero, tell him I'll be down to help soon.
I thought you might be.
mother. Your home seems so very far.
I talked to Lorius of Lorius Farm. You may have heard of it. It's up the hill. He's agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clicky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
You should really think about becoming a pro wrestler. Not only do the clothing you look like 40 septums. 40 septums. Oy vey. Anyway, not only are the clothing you're wearing, not only do they look like something a wrestler would wear, but I'm sure the crowd would love to see people beat you up night after night. Have a good day. Now, here's the thing. If we go to Whiterun without doing...
You'd asked, I moved.
If we go to Whiterun without doing Bleak Falls Barrow, they'll just send us back to do Bleak Falls Barrow. So we might as well go to Riverwood, stop the video.
It's good of you to help Cicero out, but I'd rather have you to touch uneasy about this whole thing.
Lucian, when I want your opinion, I will tell it to you. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe? There's a pickaxe right there, you moron. What's the matter, you? Hey, gotta no respect. Hey, what are you trying to do? Hey, why do you look so sad? It's not so bad. It's a nicer place. Ah, shut up in your face. We're just picking up a little iron here. Ebony and ivory live together in perfect harmony. Side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Laura, why don't we? We all know that people are ashamed wherever they go. You guys are really bad at this. You get killed every time I play this. We learn to live when we learn to give each other what we need to survive. Together alive. They want me to break into this prison?
Someone there? Ow! Ow, ow, ow! I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Oh,
It was much too short.
I was attacking the wrong person. Sorry about that, Indigo. It was dark, Indigo. I couldn't see that it. See, I saw a guy dressed real stupidly, and so I thought it was the enemy. Turned out you dress really stupidly too. Now I'll show you why it's good to have projectiles in this game. Okay, we come up here, we take these. Now you look at that. Okay, you see somebody down there working the forge. Boom. You could take them right out. You see someone way across the way. You could take them out. Guys, don't get in my way.
Damn it. And soon to be forgotten.
Now, a lot of guys will ask you questions and then tell you to post the answers below. I'm not doing that right now. And one reason is we haven't gotten a lot of comments yet. If we had, I guess I would have to read comments. So far I haven't had to read comments because we just don't get them. Except just a couple. So, if you appreciate what we do, the way to let YouTube know and when I say YouTube, I mean the company YouTube, of course I mean that, but I also mean the people who use YouTube users. Because the truth is, the more likes a video has, and the more likes a channel has, the more likely that video is going to be recommended to others. That's just how it works. So if you think what we do has value, you could tell YouTube, the community, by giving it a thumbs up. The best ways are to give us a thumbs up, to subscribe to our content, to post messages. There must be one other way, but I can't think of what the other way would be right now. Well, certainly to share what you like. Let's see, comments, like, subscribe. Oh, and obviously watch the videos, but you're watching this one right now. So the more actual watches, so YouTube keeps track of which videos are watched and how long they were watched. So like a 9-minute video, if it's watched only 3 minutes, they keep track of the fact that it was watched 3 minutes rather than the whole 9 minutes. But the 3 minutes is better than no minutes. So watch videos all the way through, give them a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and leave comments. Get involved in the conversation, and when there isn't a conversation, start a conversation. Those are 4 ways that cost you nothing that you could help us out. And we would really appreciate it. I have put a lot of work into this channel, and I would like to think that somebody appreciates it. Do I expect to be one of these channels that has 17 million subscribers someday? No, I don't. I don't expect that to happen at all. But it'd be nice to have some subscribers. It'd be nice to know somebody appreciates what I'm doing, especially because I don't think I could do it the way the other guys do it. Just the highlights of the videos and the rumors about games and the reviews and acting like some kind of expert about video games. Look, you know, other than somebody who works in the industry, I'm probably as expert as you're going to get, because I've played them most of my life. I've been around since long before Pong. And for people who don't know, a lot of people consider Pong the first video game. Okay, let's level up. A blessing on your house. Level up, level up. Okay, I would say health, magicka, stamina, health, magicka. Okay, so we've got 5 to increase. We can't increase speech again right now. So we can definitely do a destruction, a harsh lesson. Might as well grab the first enchanting. We could easily grab we're going to put 2 of them into smithing. And the last one into snack. To life in Skyrim. In Skyrim, to life. I think what we will do is Riverwood Turnpike. Okay, I'm thinking of not going to the Riverwood Trader right now, because we know what they're going to do anyway. They're going to give us the quest to go find the Golden Claw. And we could do that without them. We don't need them. To me, the important thing was what we just did. We got Riverwood on our map in a discoverable town so that we can fast travel back to it anytime we want. We will try the arcane enchanter, but yeah, we can sacrifice the elven helmet. I don't want to sacrifice any of the battle mage equipment. And I don't think it's time to, yeah, it's not time to level up again yet. Shut up, animal. And at the top of the stairs, that thing is in the way. Come to kill me at last. Oh, we actually don't need to go in anywhere now that I think about it. Whatever that is, you handle it, Lucian.
Be on your best behavior.
Lady, I can't hear what you're saying when a bear is growling at me. I'd ask her to repeat herself, but she's left. I think Skyrim is a remarkable achievement. Getting all the systems to work together. Locations, dialogue, guilds, quests, visuals, sound design. It's huge in my mind, and I have no idea how much work it takes to create a regular video game. And this isn't a regular video game. This is a super duper video game on steroids video game. Well, you were in our way, Mr. Frost Troll. Great, now it's gotten dark. I can't see what I'm doing. I've got people to kill. I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Travel to their locations and off them. I never get that close to kill people. And there's a lot of weather in my ears. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Don't kill my companions. Take a good game and make it better. Remember to mod it until it crashes. Then you can play that Skyrim better. And anytime you see TD, hey Jude, be free. Where's the barrel? You're waiting for someone to co-op with. Na 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 na. And don't you know that it's just you? Hey Jude. Single player. We need to get inside the barrel so that we can hear ourselves think. And hopefully this weather will have gone away by the time we get out. Where'd the dude go? Is he invisible? Oh, there he is. I just want to let you know your death had nothing to do with you being black. If anything, you should complain to Bethesda because they're the ones who made the thieves black. Na 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 na. The West Coast has the sunshine and the girls all get so tan. Back to the cutest girls in the world. Wish they all could be California girls. Okay. We're in Bleak Falls Barrow. We are looking for whoever has the golden claw. We will find them and we will kill them. I hope he has the golden claw because then the quest will be over. no golden claw. I don't want to read Thief right now. The boss is on a roll. Where are the rats that are supposed to come up? There's one. There's two. And there's three.
Is it over? Did we win?
Well, you didn't do anything, so how could you win? Maybe I should look at his weapons or something.
Yes, boss. I'll carry what I can.
Okay, what's your deal? You got a sword. You've only got 5 arrows left, but you've got 2 swords. What is stopping you from doing your job? You're also a mage. Maybe you should do some mage work. You know, throw spells at him, something.
Keep an eye out for Drogo.
We call them Duggars. The Duggars are the enemy. Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, here's the plan. I go running in there. I come running out. You guys battle the spider. 1, 2, 3, go! Wow, it worked. Have you noticed this guy doesn't say please?
Don't leave me for RK's sake. Over here.
You would think his desperation would make him say please, but no.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Where's the golden claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Do you know how your head fits onto your, your body? Because I don't see a nick. Head over the claw first.
Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
I could just kill you and take the claw if that's what you'd prefer.
Don't hurt me. You win. It's coming loose. I can feel it. Oh.
He's not only merely dead, he's really quite sincerely dead. Well, there may be a day I start taking requests from dragonflies, but I don't think today's going to be that day. Now, last time I attempted this, I got hit in the face. That's only funny once. Kill it! Now the thing with the double blades, the last time, in case you're not watching all the videos or not watching them in sequence, I don't even know if I'm going to post them in sequence for this one, but that double blade thing took me like 10 tries to get through it last time. And no, I haven't figured out some grand strategy for doing it. It's just trying and not giving up. If you keep trying and you don't give up, eventually what you try works out. So, wow, I got through it the first time. Good. Did you guys find another Duggar?
I'm beginning to get the hang of this.
Good. Maybe I'll take away your bow and arrow and see whether you've got the hang of it. Don't get arrogant, Lucian. Lucian. Whatever your name is. I don't even know his name. Lucian in the sky with diamonds. Lucian in the sky with diamonds. Wouldn't it be funny if y'all thought I had a script for this? I think the only way I could have a script would be if I shot the video, watched it to see what was going on, watched it carefully, you know, stop and go, all of that. Then wrote the script based on what is going on in the video. Performed it, added it to the video so it had a second soundtrack, re-rendered the whole thing. That sounds like a lot of work just to prove I can do it. I mean, we're here live in Bleak Falls Barrow. I am your poorly aging, sarcastic, PC Witty gamer. And you're watching the YouTube poorly aging, sarcastic, PC Witty gamer channel. Like all good people do. How'd you get up there, dude? Uh-oh, Pescadios. How did we get through that? I don't understand, because we certainly don't have like a god mode on or something like that. Okay, we still got that guy left. Oh, you fall down and go boom. Now, if my calculations are correct, there should be no more baddies up here. But I've never done it that way before, so the game might manufacture more baddies. I don't know. I don't know. I do know that, oh, I was going to say, none of my companions are with me, but then I looked, and two of them were following me, although one fell off the bridge when he saw me. Okay. Have you seen Inigo? Oh, there he is.
Hello there. and I'd like to answer.
Where are you from, Lucian?
Cyrodiil, though I suppose you could probably guess that. I grew up in the Imperial City, mostly with my nose in a book. My family own a small amount of property there, and they always encourage me to pursue my interests. Namely, knowledge, in all its forms. I spent some time at the Arcane University, a couple of years at the archives of White Gold Tower, and I've studied at every academy in the city. But no amount of academic knowledge can compare to some practical experience. I've done reading about the world. Now I want to see it.
Now, what's interesting here is to get into the Arcane University, you've got to get a recommendation from every Mage guild. Or at least you had to 200 years ago during the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. So, did he do that? Did he bribe his way in? I mean, because he doesn't seem to be that good as a mage. So, is there anywhere in particular you'd like to see?
Now that you mention it, I suppose there is. Somewhere here in Skyrim, there's a Dwemer ruin called Doomsbethar. I came across a text referring to it in my last few months at the Arcane University. Dwemerus is a fiddly language. Often the same words can have multiple meanings, but I'm fairly sure it translates loosely to bound ghosts. It piqued my curiosity. The use of soul gems in Dwemer automatons is well documented, but no one really knows much about their purpose or function. I thought perhaps this place of bound ghosts might be something to do with that, so I did some more research, but I just can't find the location.
Oh, good.
My father's looking into it for me while I'm here on my expedition.
Rats.
If he finds anything, he's going to let me know.
This is your expedition? I thought this was my expedition and you were just tagging along. Ride, ride, ride. Can you ride?
Absolutely not. I've tried. Divines know I've tried, but I just can't get them.
There's only one God.
Every single horse I've ever tried to ride just throws me off. Or maybe I just fall off. The point is, I can't ride. Maybe one day I'll learn, but today is sadly not that day.
That's all I want to know forever.
Alright then. Let's get moving.
What is on your mind?
Any thoughts?
Come on, let's push on and get this over with. I'm uncomfortable here.
You look uncomfortable.
Yes?
Mind if I ask you something, Tin Man?
Ask away.
Okay, there's actually nothing here that I want to discuss.
You watch my back and I'll watch yours.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Okay, I think it is Bear Moth. Owl. Owl. Thank you. It worked. Okay. Nice coloring, nice bats. Nice lighting from above. Nice more bats. Now, I don't know where we are getting this lighting. Wow, man. The wall spoke to me, dude. Like, you all saw that, right, man? It wasn't like a skooma thing or anything. I'm a cat. We don't really do skooma much. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Are you guys gonna help me kill it? Thanks for all your help. Standing around really was of great assistance to me. You are the best companions ever. I need to fire these guys the first chance I get. Obviously too nervous to do his job. Traveling along with our guilt well concealed in the trunk of your 68 Olds. Crimson Archer boots. I don't know what a Crimson Archer is, but if I ever become one, I will have the boots for it. Guess love makes you do funny things. Oh, Billy. Oh, Millie. Criminally insane. Oh, Billy. Oh, Millie. Okay, that was from Restoration. Okay, 170, 250, 160. So I think it's stamina. Now, let's look at our favorites before deciding. One of our favorites would be Destruction. We could do Destruction as our perk. We could do Alchemy as our perk. We cannot do Speech as our perk, though. We are waiting to get that little more speech. The game called it Speechcraft. Wasn't that cute? We could do Snick. We definitely have to work on Snick. Light armor we can't do because of that little stint we had in Jael. We could do archery, but we don't use archery that much in the game, so no need to do it so early. I think let's take a look at... Yo, dude. We were trying to look at the exotic smithing. Yeah, okay. We're anxious to get through the smithing tree, so that's why we did it. Although, you know, we usually tend to go speech tree first. Speech tree first. Speech tree first. Speech tree first, but I do. Just says Caden's old camp, so I don't know where to find Caden nowadays, which would be much more helpful than his old camp. And I don't remember the name of the book, but I don't think the name of the book had his name in it. Where are you, animal? Stand still so I can kill you. Now, definitely with you, I should use fire. Because you're a tree, and trees are weak to fire. Hi. How you doing? Well, at least you're not after me. Hi, my name's KhajKeet. I'm a KhajKeet. And you're dead. And you're certainly lucky you are. So, let's look at our books for a minute. Yeah, we don't have a note from Caden. We've got Arvel's journal, but we don't need it anymore, so blah 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 blah. Yeah, we know. Bring the claw to Lucian. The Mystery of Princess Talara, Part 1. We're not going to read that right now. This book appears to be written in an unknown Dwemer language. From the schematics, it appears to be a manual on combustibles and fire safety. Oh, I don't believe in fire safety. This is a manual on pipe fitting. Then we have The Pig Children by Tyston Maine. No one, not the oldest dark elf of Mount Dagoth, or the ancient sage of Solitude himself, can recall a time when the orc did not ravage our fair Tamriel. Whatever foul and pestilent daedra of oblivion conjured them up could scarcely have created a more constant threat to the well-being of the civilized races of Tamriel than the obnoxious orc. Orcs are thankfully easy to recognize from other humanoids by their size, commonly 40 pertains in height, and 15,000 angades in weight. Their brutal pig-like features and their stench. They are consistently belligerent, morally grotesque, intellectually moronic, and unclean. By all rights, the civilized races of Tamriel should have been able to purge the land of their blight eras ago. But their ferocity, animal cunning, and curious tribal loyalty have made them inevitable as leeches in a stagnant pool. Tales of orcish barbarity precede written record. When Just Yaya wrote of the order of Diagnes joining the armies of Daggerfall and Sentinel to hold at bay the wicked orcs in their foul Orsinium fastness and burn aught in cleansing home in the 950th year of the First Era, she assumed that any reader would be aware of the savagery of the orcs. When the siege was completed 30 years later, after the death of many heroes, including Gaiden Shinji, and the destruction of Orsinium scattered the orcish survivors throughout the Rothgarian mountains, she further wrote, "The free peoples rejoiced, for that their ancient fell enemy was dispersed into diverse parts." Obviously, the orcs had been terrorizing the region of the Iliac Bay at least since the early years of the First Era. Well, that's what I would conclude, yeah. I'd like to find an orc named Mork. I might have to actually make a character called Mork, the orc. I mean, I don't know how you can have a race called orcs and not have a Mork.
Well, hello. It's so nice to have a visitor.
Actually,
I get so
actually
lonely
there's
out
three
here.
of
Stay
us.
for a while, dear.
Well, I do like old ladies, especially ones that call me dear. Would it be easier living in town?
It's tough just scraping by out here, but I make do.
Do you need any help?
Well, aren't you sweet?
I am,
I'm
yeah.
just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
I like poor old women. I guess we're done with the visit. You don't have anything else to say to me? Was it Lucian? Is he the reason you're no longer sweet on me?
Until next time.
I can slap Lucian around if you want. I can't slap Inigo around as much because he's wearing a metal mask. It would hurt my hand. Who is this? It looks like Talsgar the Wanderer, doesn't it, to you?
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Can you teach me about speechcraft, which is just called speech in the skills menu?
Ah, well, after a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, well, let's just say best not. Afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude.
Ugh. Well,
all right.
Since you're worthless to me, I'm leaving you. Hopefully the animals eat you for not doing what I asked. Oh. Well, I didn't expect this to happen. Oh, it's a bunny rabbit. It's trying to kill us. Everybody kill the bunny. Where are you, bunny? Come out with your paws up. Okay, I think I lost the bunny. There it is. It's trying to kill us. Ah, we're saved. Yes, you may thank me. I'm sure Jarls will be giving me positions of authority now, awards, titles for the fierce slaying of the murderous bunny rabbit. And I just felt a troll as well. A frost troll. We're off on the road back to Riverwood. We're having the time of our lives. But Inigo has wrapped himself into a tin can, and Lucian can't get his head straight. All his moves are banned. We're off on the road to our riverwood. Oh, okay, we gotta pick them flowers. Flowers have power. Flower power, man. You know, my hands do not look like a cat's claws at all. Not even a little bit. We are on approach to Riverwood. Please bring your seats to an upright position and extinguish all smoking items. This is a perfectly dreadful place. Open Riverwood Trader. Okay, let's do it.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
Is his name Huh?
I'm talking about this.
Hey, don't leave, pretty lady. Hello. Hello.
I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Okay, I found what I want to purchase.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Tell me more about yourself, Camilla. The future Mrs. whatever my name is. Oh, Mrs. The future Mrs. KhajKeet.
Sure thing. It's always good to have someone to talk to.
I asked you to tell me something about yourself, and then you didn't tell me anything. Where'd you come from?
My brother and I came from the city of Skingrad originally, where our family used to own a lucrative business. Sadly, my parents passed away a few years after I was born, so my brother Lucan has been the only family I've really known.
Well, sounds like you need a husband. You must be close to your brother.
We have our fights, as do any siblings, but we both know we're all each other's got.
You know, I have a wicked stepsister myself. How did your parents die?
Some burglars came into the shop and tried to steal our heirloom. My parents did their best to protect it, but they weren't fighters. I'm not sure if it was pity, or simply that they didn't want to wait around and find out, but they didn't bother to come get Lucan and I.
I'm sorry.
They died when I was just 4, so I don't have much memory of them anyway. Still, I often wonder what it's like to have parents who nurture you. Maybe our lives would have been completely different.
I often wonder the same thing. The proper term is reared you, but I don't want to talk about your rear right now. I'll save that for when we get married. Besides, this is a G-rated channel. So I'll say who raised you, even though that's improper English.
My brother Lucan, of course. He never expected to inherit the business at such a young age. Much less so that he'd have to play father for his little sister. But here I am, all grown up and healthy. So all
And
things
gorgeous.
considered, he wasn't half bad as a guardian.
Oh, I know the problem. I'm not wearing my amulet of Mara. Or it should be all over me. Wait, burglars just enter shops and steal things?
After the Great War, the Empire could barely pay for the palace guards. The City Watch's resources were stretched thin, so crimes ran rampant. But can you imagine? Skingrad, with burglars who barged into shops in broad daylight, was considered one of the well-off cities in Cyrodiil? It's no wonder so many Imperials like Lucan and I came to Skyrim these few years.
Why did you move to Skyrim?
With the devastation of the Great War, so too came absurd taxes. For the Emperor had gotten into a debt that can't be repaid in 3 generations. In the end, my brother decided it wasn't worth living down in Cyrodiil anymore, paying the Empire 6 coins for every 10 he made. So he sold the business and had us move to Skyrim. Better life, better law, and better taxes. Fresher air too, that's of no doubt.
Is there anything in Cyrodiil that you like more?
Well, that's easy. The food. For all the fine qualities of the Nords, being good cooks isn't one of them. Here, it's just sweet rolls, meat, then sweet rolls again. But then, who would understand the culinary arts better than an Imperial?
A Jewish wife, which I'm hoping you will be soon. I can't believe I can't say that KhajKeet food is good since I happen to be KhajKeet, but do you miss Cyrodiil?
Not really. I had a few friends back in Skingrad, but most of them have moved to Skyrim or High Rock already. Then there's family, but all my family is in Skyrim and you know who he is. If there's anything about Cyrodiil that I miss, I guess it's the food. But it's not like I can't find good food here. I just have to learn how to make them.
Make them? That would be make it. And you do need to learn that because you might be married someday, hint hint. Why didn't Lucan want you to leave Riverwood?
I guess he's just afraid. After all, I am all the family he's got.
As you keep
to raise
saying.
me and manage our parents' business, he missed his best years to start his own family. If anything were to happen to me out there, then he would truly be alone.
Well, I'm not going to marry him. Let me put something on. Maybe you'll get the message. Either that or that jerk, sold me an amulet of Mara that doesn't actually work. It could be that.
You get to go on adventures again.
What do you think about the war?
I came to Skyrim looking for a better life. So what did I get? Another war. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I just want to find a good husband and start a family of my own.
I think I can help you there. What do you think of cats? You're not from Skyrim?
I came here from the Imperial Province to work with my brother Lucan.
Why did you leave?
It got bad back in Cyrodiil. The war with the Thalmor ruined everything. Now I just want to put the whole nasty business behind me.
Should we get to know each other?
I'm flattered, but I really can't. Sorry.
Riverwood Trader is everything you
What?
need in a general store.
She's married me before.
My sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you. Maybe you're looking for something particular.
Now, I did put in a mod that allows them to turn me down, but I...
Carry just about anything you could need.
Can you shut your face for a minute? But I thought it was going to tell me why I was being turned down.
Like junk, but yes?
Are you interested in me?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, good.
My apologies.
No problem. It was just a test. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the stables.
Out of my way, stranger. Out of my way, stranger.
Are you interested in me?
Oh, I want a drink, not company.
Good. I'm not interested in men. And I've just asked 2 men if they're interested in me. There's probably something wrong with me. Anyway, we're going to go... we're going to go to Whiterun. And then right outside the gates we will stop this and then start a new video, because I don't know how long this video's been, and the longer it is, the harder it will be to edit and fix. And for those of you who don't know, I don't edit it to edit out my mistakes or anything like that. I only edit them if they show parts of my computer I don't want shown, something personal, and I edit them if, and this hasn't happened in this playthrough, but if I'm playing a game that's made for adults and
a matter of time now until we serve Ulfric's head up on a gilded pike.
And, you know, a body part shows up that is not supposed to show up on YouTube videos, then I'll edit that out. Like the first edit I ever did of a YouTube video took me forever to do. The edit itself didn't take long, but the finding the right 3 seconds to take out took a long time. And then having to re-render every frame of the whole video took a long time. It was a big, long process. So I don't edit if I don't have to. And I only edit to keep us in line with the standards of YouTube and to protect my privacy.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker. Oh, got more to say.
Who are the companions?
Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor.
You're a sick individual.
Brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
Are you interested in me?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Wow.
Let's pretend we never had this discussion.
Absolutely.
Well, you could make for a decent shield, brother.
What's a decent
Handle
shield,
yourself
brother?
well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
What is a decent shield, brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions?
I didn't
An
say
order of
that.
Warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up at your Vaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth.
Uh-oh.
If you go
That doesn't sound good.
Good luck.
Need something?
Around
talking all day.
I think what's going on is, I think the mods I have regarding marriage and all of that are requiring me to woo and win somebody before I just, say, hey, you interested in me? Let's get married. Like it is in vanilla Skyrim. I think that's why everyone's turning me down, which is fine. I mean, remember, I asked 2 guys, and I was just testing to see if the systems were working. I didn't want to marry 2 guys. One would be plenty. Just kidding, people. Kidding. Don't they kid each other on your planet? No, I want to marry Camilla. And just because she said no that one time doesn't mean we're not going to get married. As I level up and do things for people, maybe she will give me quests that I can do for her.
Close with the dragons about. Official business only.
Holt? I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack, Persuade.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Okay, but keep an ear on somebody else.
Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
I'm a cat. I submit. Take me to jail.
Rot in the Dragon's Reach dungeon.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. I don't even know what my alleged crime is this time. As usual. Now it says loose grate, so I'm pretty sure I could get out through there, but I don't know how to get my stuff back if I do that. So I'll just do time in jail and lose some of the... By the way, I am going to jail a lot in this playthrough. I'm probably... After 12 days spent in jail, you feel broken. Your skin has been damaged, and you haven't slept for ages. You say that every time. A normal return of fat. This is nothing in comparison to what you have done to the victims of your misdeeds. What victims? What misdeeds? I think you people are insane. Your marksman skill has decreased by 7. Luckily, there is no marksman skill in this game. I think you mean archery. Your destruction skill has decreased by 11. Now that's a problem because we use that a lot. Your one-handed skill has decreased by 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Thank you so much for asking so politely. Here we are. Dragon's Reach. Spectacular, isn't it? Let's go chat to the man.
Stay out of trouble,
Actually, I'm trying to avoid her, but she's going to come accost us no matter what I do. She usually talks to us through the wall.
What's this then?
A usual mix-up of the guards. Oh, now she won't talk to us through the wall because I just said she was going to.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving this.
Actually, you're interrupting me. I didn't interrupt anything. I came in here, I left you completely alone. Although you are gorgeous and all of that, we're different species. By the way, I might test you later on to see if you'd be willing to marry me. It's only a test. I don't marry people Well, I might marry some humans. I don't know who I would marry. Anyway, I have a message from General Tullius.
You'd better speak to the Jarl, then.
No doubt. Maybe I could ask the Jarl to marry me.
You have something to say? If you need anything else, just ask.
Yes, Sarah?
Are you interested in me?
Oh, well, no. Thanks, though.
Wow. I hope I'm not the sensitive type.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Are you interested in me?
I don't mean to be rude, but sadly no. Sorry. Now let's just pretend this never happened.
Oh. You know, I'm starting to think that the marriage mods I installed are brutal. I know he's got a chest somewhere that has all the... Oh, there it is. It's a cheat chest. Okay, let's humbly approach the Jarl. Are you interested in me?
I don't think so. Sorry. Let's pretend we never had this discussion.
Wow, I'm overwhelmed by the constant attention I get from everyone. This is humbling.
Well, I trust you have something vitally important to tell me. Important enough to interrupt me in the middle of council?
First of all, you don't look like you're in the middle of council, and second of all, you look great in those glasses. I have a message from General Tullius.
Oh, yes? I wonder what that old busybody wants now. Whatever it is, it will have to wait until after I finish dealing with this dragon situation.
A dragon destroyed Helgen. Alvar is afraid Riverwood is next.
Alvar? The smith, isn't he? Reliable, solid fellow. Not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past.
I didn't say I was a criminal.
It's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is what exactly happened at Helgen.
Well, I fell asleep, and then next thing I knew, I had been arrested. I'm on the back of a prisoner cart, and people are talking about a horse thief and the true High King. The guy that's watching us says, "Shut up back there." You know, things like that. A lot of stuff happened. And then the dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Smear, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
Or at least at twice.
The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkirk will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
I will.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Or twice.
Yes, my Jarl.
If If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best.
Your first duty should be taking care of that
Sought me
baldness.
out on your own initiative.
I did, yeah.
You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it.
Neither will I.
Take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents.
You pervert!
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
All this standing around is rubbish. And that's the end of this video. We will get to...
I'm a weapon in human form.
Can,
Just unsheath me and point me at the enemy.
can you shut up so I could talk to my viewers? We're going to end the video now. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, everyone. And we will get to Farengar right after we get back.